All right, so we've talked about rate, we've talked about the factors affecting rate. So now we want to kind of think about how does a scientist determine the rate of a reaction? And there's only one way to do that, and it's experimentally. You have to perform some experiments. Nobody can look at a chemical reaction and predict its rate, right? You can only do it through empirical evidence, through experimentation. So let's just take a look at two common ways we kind of watch a reaction to see how fast it is going. The first one in this kind of top picture over here, put a little divider here, right? On this top picture here is spectroscopy. So usually this is done with color. So you have some kind of light coming through here through some kind of slit. You get only one kind of light going through here, and you're measuring the light. So if you have some kind of compound that's, starts off as blue and then your product is clear, you can measure the change in color and correspond that to the change in concentration of your components to determine your rate experimentally. The one below this is what's known as gas chromatography. And so in this one, basically what you do is you do a reaction and then you pull little samples of it. And so this is what's known as an aliquot. So you put your little tiny bit of a sample in here, and what it does, it goes through this column, it separates out all the different components and then hits some kind of detector, and then your kind of computer can read out how much product you have there, right? So these bumps are indicative of how much product there's there. So we won't go in depth on the experimental stuff, but you do need to know that rate can only be determined experimentally.